My name is Leland Holgate Sr. I am a combat veteran, now neuroscientist, and teach a very special breathwork modality that I created called the Welcome Home Method. What got me into breathwork is I'm a combat veteran, as I mentioned, combat Air Force, and my last bush was in Kosovo. And I unfortunately was one of the people. Boat went one way, I went flying off, and as soon as I hit the water, I snapped my neck at C1 and C2. And I was dead for about 3 minutes and 48 seconds. So my buddy pulled me out of the water onto the wave runner, wore me like a belt, got me to the shore, and thankfully there was a state trooper there. No coincidences. Immediately started resuscitation, and in that moment, actually, that was one of the most peaceful out-of-body experiences that I've ever had. And it's actually the birth of the name of the method, the Welcome Home Method, because I felt like I came home. There's no thoughts, there was no wants, there was no concerns or worries, just isness. So I couldn't feel anything from the Adam's apple down. And I went through a good 2 to 3 days of some, woe is me. I was asking friends to kill me. I didn't want to live like that. I was just shy of my 20th birthday. And from that point, I just decided to tune into the SEER training, which is survival training and POW training they put us into. You're never forgotten, always resist, continue. There's always one more thing you could do. And the moment that I screamed out no to the doctor, I felt a rush of energy going down my scalenes, right down the sides to my shoulders. It's 95% breath work, pranayama, mindset control, and everything else. And we moved through my first Tumo style breath, which is a really fast breath pattern everybody went through in there. And the moment I held my breath, boom, I was gone. I was back in that same space, that welcome home area of our consciousness. And that was it. From there, it took me about 2 years. And as you can tell, I got everything back. I limped away on a cane. About 5 years to walk away from it all, full function, full healing, full sensation. And now we have other quadriplegics and spinal cord injuries regaining sensation, MS patients turning it off like a switch, cancer patients walking away from it in full remission. So it's been absolutely gorgeous to be the conduit for this to come through.